Hey guys, welcome back to my Spurs MyGM. After winning the championship, Tony Parker wins the Finals MVP. Here are some of the retirement players. And now, off to the most anticipated offseason tasks for this Spurs team. Manu Ginobili and Tim Duncan both are remaining to play for the Spurs. Neither of them retired, which means the season continues. Very happy that they didn't retire because, yes, they could retire on a good note winning a championship, but I would assume they would want more than that, and hopefully I'm able to give them more. Now, I don't have a lot of free agents. In fact, I only have one free agent in Patty Mills, and he decides to test free agency. That seems very unlikely of Patty Mills' personality, especially after winning a championship too, so that doesn't make sense. Before going into the draft, we got to get rid of somebody that's been a nuisance to this team. Although he's come up big for us at occasions, Travis Outlaw just isn't my type of player. I found out that the hard way. So we're going to be doing this trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers. We get their 2014 first round pick, but we lose our 2015 overall picks along with Travis Outlaw. So it frees up a little space for us, and we also get a young rookie. But it wasn't done there. You guys known probably that Travis Outlaw was my least favorite player with the team, so he was the first to go. After that, I tried to get rid of that draft pick along with Corey Joseph, and I didn't see anything I really liked there, so we entered the draft and we get some phone calls from other teams. Now, what I was really interested in was Patty Mills not re-signing with us. I thought to myself, you know what? If Patty Mills doesn't want to back up Tony Parker, we'll get it the next best thing. And I went after George Hill, an old Spurs favorite. And I thought that would be the perfect role for George Hill with the Spurs, backing up Tony Parker. But that didn't fall through. Of course, I'm not giving up on that option yet. I'll be talking about that later in the video. But I was desperately trying to get rid of this first round pick from the Cavs. And I don't know if this was the best move to do, but I get rid of the overall pick, the 2014 overall pick, along with Marco Bellinelli, and I get Jared Sullinger in return. I did have to do a bait and switch, which cost me VC, but I believe it was worth it. And then I realized, wait a second, I already have a power forward in Derek Williams. Why did I do that trade? Maybe I should have just kept that draft pick. And in reality, I should have kept that draft pick. A lower salary, more high potential player, and I would have still kept Marco Bellinelli on the team. So I go through the draft trying to trade Jared Sullinger or Derek Williams, and I just didn't see any good offers that I would like to trade for them. So I just simulated the rest of the draft. I didn't draft a rookie after all, so I wasted a bunch of time, and I felt like I wasted VC because now it's free agency time. And with the free agents I sign, it makes 4 players basically up for trades in my next episode. Now, I'm all about getting old teammates back to their organizations that I love them with. So I went out to go sign Steven Jackson to back up Kawhi Leonard once again. And in this game, he doesn't have a hot head. He doesn't believe he deserves a starting role instead of Kawhi. So he's perfectly fine with the role coming off the bench, backing up Kawhi. And I feel like this is a good addition because his jump shot is nice. It's really nice. Instead of having Travis Outlaw backing him up, this is a much better addition to the team, that's for sure. After that signing, I go around looking at other free agents, and I just couldn't put my finger on which one I would love to see in a Spurs uniform. Patty Mills was still available, and for some odd reason, my heart was just telling me, sign that man right there. Just do it. You know, maybe we shouldn't upgrade the shooting guard position. Maybe we shouldn't add a little bit more depth in the center. Just sign Patty Mills. So that's what I did. And this leads me to the point of saying there's 4 players up for grabs, and I'm hoping to trade them before or during my next episode. Those 4 players are Patty Mills, Corey Joseph, Derek Williams, and Jared Sullinger. Leave your opinions in the comments below which one of them I should trade and for who, because this really matters to me. I don't want a broken team and having to worry about one guy not fitting in well because the other guy's taking up all of his minutes. If we do these trades, if we trade 3 guys, if we trade 2 guys, one of these 4 guys will not be here in my next episode. I'll probably show it in the beginning or something like that, because we really need a backup center. And I know Jared Sullinger and Derek Williams are interchangeable and can play that position, but I want a true dominant center to back up Cousins, because Jeff Ayers, he could do that. He could play the center. He's not the best at it, but he could do it. And that's what I don't want, a Jared Sullinger being a type of player Jeff Ayers is, but obviously better. I want a true center, and that's pretty hard to find nowadays. Or I want to go after a player like George Hill, and if that means giving up Patty Mills and Corey Joseph, I'm fine with it. So please leave your opinions in the comments below on which players I should trade, because I want to get you guys a little bit more involved with this. This is my first actual, I guess you could say, big trade besides the DeMarcus Cousins trade, and I really want to get you guys involved with it. So once again, the players are Patty Mills, Corey Joseph, Derek Williams, and Jared Sullinger. Other than the catastrophe of not knowing what to do with the draft pick, it was a pretty good offseason, and we're looking sharp for the next season at hand, and hopefully a possibility of winning another championship depending on who we trade for with these 4 players that are up for grabs. And before the season starts, Greg Popovich comes to me and says, send Kawhi Leonard to a combo guard training camp. Okay, that's what I said. Sure. Thinking that it would boost his overall rating, which it doesn't whatsoever. So that was a waste of VC. Although he gained some more attributes here and there, it didn't boost his overall rating, and that's what I really wanted it to do, but sadly it didn't. Anyways, that's the offseason task. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.